We're live.
Are we on?
Yes.
Engineer Felicia. She's going all crazy, going through cables and all that.
No, it's just that we have to always check off everything. And I noticed that we were about to go live and there was no audio. So I was like, what's happening?
There's no audio. What's going on? Who messed with this wire?
I didn't act like
she
that.
doesn't like that.
Sometimes I do. You should have seen him right now.
Yeah.
He was losing it because he couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And
sometimes just technology stuff just really irks me.
And then I tell him, he gets mad at me because he says that I lose it quickly, but the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Right. She's right there. Like right here, right. Like if my arm was a branch, she'd be right under it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's interesting how we do have a lot in common.
Yeah. We're the same person.
Yeah.
Just
except
different.
You're a girl and I'm a boy. But welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, the Rock and Fish Show. And we appreciate you supporting the rock station here in the Rio Grande Valley. Coming up, I've got some exclusive footage. I went to a concert last night. I got home about 2:30 in the morning, woke up at 6 a.m. and came to work. And I was still buzzing from the concert. And I'm not talking about drugs and alcohol because I don't do that. I don't, it's just the show was just absolutely amazing.
I don't know how you go to concerts during the week and you drive back and then you wake up at 4 for work.
It's, like when I went to go see Accept over there in San Antonio on October 3rd, I think it was October 3rd. I was like on fire in the morning. It's just I was still buzzing for like 2 days. Accept was absolutely amazing. And last night it was Armored Saint, Michael Schenker Group, and WASP. And boy, man, they did not disappoint. Every band was like on top of it. It was great. We're going to put some clips in a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And, but follow me on my Instagram at Rock and Roll James, ROCKNROLLJAMES, because I do like 1 minute vlogs. And I post them up. So the vlog that I put up, we're going to show it to you right now so you can get a little taste of it. And you can follow me on my TikTok as well at Rock and Roll James 2020. Okay? And I put on a bunch of stuff. I got some great footage.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I can't wait to share it. But Rock and Fish poll. You know how we love to start off with the Rock and Fish poll?
What's the best Beatles song? Okay? Now, you can win Judas Priest tickets and an IHOP gift card. Judas Priest is coming to the Bert Ogden Arena November 28th. It's on a Monday after Thanksgiving, and it is an amazing way to start the holiday season because, Friday after Thanksgiving is the official beginning of Christmas.
I know.
Shopping. So Monday, you let the wife go to her Black Friday stuff, and I said, pero yo voy para el concert el Monday con mis camaradas. I'm going to the concert with my friends on Monday, and she'll be cool about it. So, you can, kind of like barter and wheel and deal and negotiate, and that way you can go to the concert. But you got to get your tickets, BertOgdenArena.com. Queensryche is opening up, and their singer is absolutely amazing. A friend of mine saw him, and he said that they're doing songs from The Warning, from the Empire album, and, man, the Queen of the Reich. I can't wait.
It's going to be a crazy show.
And
it's going to be good.
Judas Priest, their set list, they're celebrating 50 years. And their set list, there's songs on their set list that I've never heard them play live. Genocide, Beyond the Realms of Death. Man, some Screaming for Vengeance stuff. It's going to be awesome.
Not only that, but they haven't been here in probably that's like years and years and years. So they're going to be back in the valley. You don't have to drive anywhere. You're here.
Yeah, the last time I saw them in the valley was 1981. And that was the original
40 years.
Judas Priest. Yeah.
Wow.
But I think Rob Halford might have come down, or they came down without Rob Halford or something like that. But anyway,
so
tickets for free. All you have to do is comment what you think is the best Beatles song. And as you know, we always have a reason for our polls, and we'll tell you all about it in just a bit. What do you think is the best or the greatest Beatles song?
Here comes the sun, na 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 na.
Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right.
It's just such a happy song. I hear it and I'm just like, it's just like I wake up and there's sunshine and happiness and positive thinking and vibes. I love that song. That's one of my favorites.
I think the best Beatles song, if you ask me, is Let It Be. I just...
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
You know, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And so that was towards the end of their you know, the Beatles, you know. Have you watched the documentary, Let It Be? But that song, I think, is one of the probably the greatest Beatles song. You might think it's another song because they've got such a big catalog.
I mean, it's the Beatles. Come on. So comment below, Rock and Fish poll, what's the best Beatles song? We will be picking a winner on Monday. You get a chance to win tickets to Judas Priest, and I think we're going to throw in some IHOP.
Yeah.
We'll throw in some IHOP, too.
You know how it is when you get out of a concert? You're starving.
Yep.
And you go to IHOP. It's 24 hours, and they got pancakes and sausage. You can have breakfast, dinner, or lunch.
I went to IHOP the other day after the bar, and it was great.
Yeah.
So, Rock and Fish poll, what's the best Beatles song? But you went to a show last night.
Yeah. So Charlie Corona, he used to work here at Q94.5, Chaz
Corona.
So me and him, we have like a YouTube show on Wednesday nights, and so we've been connected for ever since he stopped working here at the station. We still have that connection, and we've been real close. And so my friend Dan Perez was going to Corpus to see Wasp, Michael Schenker, and Armored Saint. And Wednesday, Thursday I had plans, but they didn't happen after all. So I said, I'm going to the concert. I told Chaz, and I was like kind of iffy, because I was like, man, should I? And I asked Chaz, you want to go? Because Wednesday night we had the show. Let's go. Okay, we're going. So we took off yesterday about 2:30 in the afternoon with Dan Perez, our friend. And
Dan's always at concerts, isn't he?
That guy's retired, and all he does is go to concerts. He's going to go to this Red Bull concert event in Houston with, who is it? Paul Wall.
Oh, yeah. Rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Houston, all those guys.
And that black blues guitarist from Austin. What's his name, man? But
he's going to a huge festival.
Yeah, you all know who he is. But they're going to be playing. And what happens with these events, because I went to one of those Red Bull events in spring break, and it was Ghostland Observatory, and it was Snoop Dogg.
Oh, wow.
It was $5, and it was at the island during the spring break. So I went, and I walk in, and I'm walking, and I see the stage where Snoop is, and then they're jamming, right? And after like 3 songs, they stop, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? They're only going to do 3 songs or what? And then all of a sudden behind me, doom, 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 doom. I turn around, and there's a monster stage behind us I hadn't seen because I walked in straight to the So Snoop would play like 3 or 4 tunes, and then Ghostland Observatory would do 2 or 3 tunes, and then so they were just going back and forth.
Wow, so you're just
Gary Clark Jr. I think that's the name, the blues guy. He's amazing.
That's going to be in Houston.
Yeah. So it's Gary Clark Jr. on one side, and then it's Paul Wall on the other.
Wow.
So isn't that a great mix?
That's going to be interesting.
But Dan's going. He goes to like a concert every week, that guy. He's retired. So we went ahead and took off with him yesterday. We had a blast. Here's some footage.
Yeah, let's go ahead and show them the footage.
Made it to Old Concrete Street Amphitheater. Gonna buy some tickets to the WASP show. Well, we gotta walk to the entrance of the venue. C101 rocks. Tradition of Corpus. Got the hitman from C101. Look at this.
Yeah.
He's so lean now.
I'm so lean.
Yeah. There it is. Gotta buy some tickets.
Are you wanting a general admission or a pit?
General or pit? Pit or general admission? If the pit is more dangerous, we want that. Pues antes del WASP, Michael Schenker Group y Armored Saint concert, pues tú sabes, South Texas Philly steak, unos chips, fish tacos acá pa mi camarada, el Chaz Corona y el Dan Perez también.
Yeah.
Sístame one time, papá.
Man, you guys were close.
It was awesome. I'm still buzzy. I want to go to the show again tonight.
You guys were pretty close.
And I'm still like that high school kid that, during the high school when we were kids, we'd go to the concert, and then the next day you had to wear the tour shirt to school.
Wear the Batsy. Yeah.
So everybody like, you were there last night, bro. Wow, damn. So I got my Michael Schenker.
Were there any like mosh pits or anything?
No. That was a bunch of older people. It's like, let me put this right here, baby. Michael Schenker, daddy. Yeah. But that was an older crowd.
Yeah, it was chill.
And there was a couple. And you know what? It was a trip because, my band, we played with
Wait, where was the show at?
It was at Concrete Street.
So that's outside.
Well, no, it's under the roof.
It wasn't the huge area.
No, it's not the huge.
Okay. I was like, man, you guys are super close.
Yeah, no, I like seeing those concerts. There's
close,
no better experience than to see a concert than that. I agree. In an arena, you don't have that intimacy like that. It was just freaking amazing. So a lot of people were coming up to me because they saw me perform with my band at the Striper show.
Oh, wow.
Here in Mercedes with Rat. And these people were from Corpus and Kingsville.
Yeah, same
and they
crowd.
were like, hey, man, you're from Whiskey Deep, bro. Hey, what saw you, man? Y'all kicked butt over there at the Striper concert. Like, wow, you were there. So we had people because the promoter had put some advertisement up there, too. So Corpus people came down to see the show.
Awesome.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, we're so close
to
Corpus. I mean, Corpus has some great shows. We have some great shows.
Yeah.
It's awesome that we're able to support each city and, go back and forth.
And you know what? It was crazy because I ran into a lot of people from the RGV over there.
I'm sure.
There was Brownsville, San Juan, McAllen, Edinburgh. They were all coming up. Hey, man, what's up? What's up? So it was a lot of fun, man. And if you follow me on my social media, I just put a little clip of the performances, but I have some really good stuff, and I'm going to put some together. You can follow me on YouTube as well, right?
So really quick, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Hector Cantu, James Green, Iris Cantu. She says, happy Friday. Happy Friday, Iris. Thanks for tuning in. And that she loved our Halloween costumes. Thank you. If you didn't see our Halloween costumes, well, you got to go check us out on Instagram. At Rockin' Fish Show on Instagram. And you'll see we posted a picture of our Halloween costumes. We actually won second place.
We're not worthy.
That's a little clue if you didn't see our Halloween costume.
Let me tell you something, guys and girls. I've never gotten involved in the local office stuff, like the parties and all that. I'm usually out the door because I do mornings, and by the time they do it, I'm not going to stick around. I take off, right? But now that Fish is here, she is like, Dad, you're going to be Wayne from Wayne's
Don't give
World.
it away. They got to go check it out on our Instagram.
They'll still go check it out. But so she bought me a wig, and I said, okay, I'm going to do it. I did it for her, and it was a lot of fun.
The thing is that I knew that, you're not the type to like really like dress up or put effort into
I'm not going to put
finding
effort into
the costume. So I said, what's the easiest thing? And the theme this year was movies. It was Hollywood Halloween.
Oh, okay.
That was the theme this year. So everybody had to dress up from a movie. So I said, what's the easiest thing that I can get this guy into? And I thought, you know what? Wayne's World.
What's the easiest thing I can get this guy into?
Wayne's
He's
World.
My dad, this guy.
I told him just bring jeans and a t-shirt and shoes, and I'll provide the wig and the cap.
Yeah.
It was easy peasy, but it was fun.
But the key was acting like Wayne, and I think I nailed it pretty good because that's what the judges said. Dude, you nailed it. You were like Wayne, and I was with a beard and everything. But
you have to put on.
But
it
was a lot of fun. The winner was a Titanic costume. It was like two people.
Oh yeah,
Manny
it was awesome.
And Letty.
Manny and Letty.
And it was funny as hell, man. We have video footage of that. I haven't put it up. I need to put it up on
I have
Instagram.
it on my TikTok. If you go and follow me on TikTok, I posted a TikTok
what's
on
your,
it.
What's your
at Felicia Marie Texas.
Okay,
TX.
at Felicia Marie
So you can check it out there.
Yeah.
But this week in rock.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go ahead and let them know?
Oh, yeah. 66 years ago. 66 years ago.
So handsome.
1956, Elvis Presley bought a new Harley Davidson motorcycle. Road King, baby. And spent the day riding around Memphis on his new bike with actress Natalie Wood. That guy was hooking up with Hollywood
Wood.
girls, man.
Of course he was. Look at him.
Presley, and on his bike. Look at that. I mean, what a life. And I had a Road King. That was my first Harley bike that I bought. And, man, I was so in love with that bike. It just took me all over Texas. It was one of the most comfortable motorcycles ever. And it looked tough. And, you know, it was just totally awesome. And, man, to just be able to be alive, you know, in that era when Elvis was on that Harley
and riding around, seeing Elvis riding around on a Harley.
Yeah, it seems like the world was so much better, right? But you know, he was still going through some tough times when they would try to cancel him for just shaking his hips in concert.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And I didn't know any of that till I saw the movie recently, the new movie with Austin Butler. He did an amazing job playing Elvis. And I didn't realize how much of, not a problem, but how much of, what is it called? Like, I think you just said it. He was causing issues just because of his dancing, basically. You know? And it's crazy. It's a good movie. You got to check it out. But seeing him with the Harley, he looks so handsome.
And I was against that back then as much as I am against it nowadays. I don't believe anybody should be canceled or censored or anything like that. We live in America, you know, and we got through that. And Elvis ended up, you know, becoming the greatest rock and roll, the king, actually,
of rock and roll
of the world. And so what an amazing time and era and picture with that Harley Davidson. Freaking awesome, man. But so also this year, 53 years ago, this week.
The reason for our poll.
Yeah, 1969, the Beatles scored their 13th U.S. #1 album with Abbey Road. 13th U.S. #1 album. 13th #1 album. You know how hard that is? The final studio recordings from the group featured 2 Harrison songs, Something in the Way You Move, and Here Comes the Sun. The cover, which is an iconic cover, supposedly contained clues adding to the Paul is dead phenomenon, because back then there was like rumors that Paul McCartney had died in a car accident.
Yeah. That's what these guys were so like smart.
Marketing geniuses.
Like all of the Easter eggs in that one album cover. Like that, and we tell them there's Easter eggs.
So on the cover, they're walking across the street. Paul is barefoot, and the car number plate LMW 281F supposedly referred to the fact that McCartney would be 28 if he was still alive. And LMW was set to stand for Linda McCartney Weeps. Okay?
Wow.
And then the 4 Beatles represent the priest, John, dressed in white. The Undertaker is Ringo with a black suit. And then the corpse is Paul, barefoot. I never knew that they bury you barefoot. You know, you got
Yeah.
And the Gravedigger, George, in jeans and a denim shirt. So these guys played along with the big rumor. And it became a phenomenon.
An iconic album and album cover.
Yeah.
That album cover will forever be, I mean, like I said a few, like was it a month ago, I have a friend on Facebook, she went to go visit the UK and she took a picture there and she said the iconic Abbey Road. Like
people like to go and take a picture of them walking like the Beatles on there. Yeah, it's awesome, man. All right, so that's why the poll is what's the best Beatles song? Once again, mine was Let It Be and Felicia was
Here Comes the Sun.
Yeah.
And reminder,
this album.
Rock and Fish poll. Let us know in the comments best Beatles song, because we are giving away tickets to Judas Priest and you're getting an IHOP gift card, and that will be, the winner will be chosen on Monday. So you have all weekend to comment, you know, your favorite Beatles song. But this next guy, it's birthdays. We're going to hit it to birthdays. I'm shocked at his age because he looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Kiedis. Anthony Kiedis. That's an interesting last name. Anthony Kiedis turns 60.
Wow.
60 years old.
Born in 1962.
They just performed at ACL back in October, a few weeks ago. And I saw some footage and some videos, and he's just like, he's still like just everywhere, you know,
he's
rocking
like Mick
out.
Jagger.
Yeah.
You know, the same size, same, you know. He loves motorcycles too. I saw him on Joe Rogan, and the guy's like, he's a big motorcycle enthusiast.
But yeah, look at him. He's super in shape. For 6 years old, he looks really good. Really, really good. He's a singer and co-founder of Red Hot Chili Peppers, in case you didn't know. They had the 1992 UK number 26 single, Under the Bridge. And then in 2002, they had the number one album, By the Way. And in 2006, they had the number one album for Stadium Arcadium.
In 2004, he published his autobiography titled Scar Tissue, which became a New York Times bestseller. The guy's an author as well. So.
And yeah, their music, Red Hot Chili Peppers, man, they've always been just an awesome, awesome group. We play them here on the Q.
Unique. Like, sometimes I don't even know what the hell he's singing about. I mean,
like
what are those words?
Californication, one of their biggest hits. If you listen to the words, he's talking about Californication.
His style of singing is sort of rap, sort of. Yeah. I mean, there's a little taste of rap in
Pop, a little bit of a little bit of like tech.
Yeah,
like,
he's very unique vocalist and songwriter.
His voice is very unique. You hear his voice and you know that's him. Yeah, like nobody else.
Yeah, Anthony Kiedis. Wow.
So happy birthday, Anthony Kiedis. Turned 60 years old.
Turning 59, Rick Allen, the drummer from Def Leppard. Allen lost his left arm in an accident after crashing his Corvette Stingray outside of Sheffield in England in 1984, and everybody thought that was it for him. He's never going to drum again, of course. One arm, how can you be
I know.
And he became the first ever, and I think to this day, the only one-armed drummer out there.
I had just asked you earlier, I said, how did he keep drumming? But he still went at it.
They figured out a way for him, and fortunately, that happened, after Pyromania, and well, they had the money to be able to, make him some drums and do all that good stuff. But that was very tragic. But Rick Allen, man, just goes to show it's never the end. I mean, there's ways of human to adjust and persevere through adversity that's as big as losing a limb. You know, so big inspiration, man. Rick Allen is 59 years old today, this week actually. So happy birthday to Rick Allen, and happy birthday, Anthony Kiedis. And if you're celebrating a birthday yourself, happy birthday to you. It's your birthday weekend.
Speaking of weekend, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Probably going to head out this weekend to New Braunfels, little town by San Antonio. But I'm looking forward to it. And I'm just looking forward to the weekend. Yeah. It's been a long week.
And remember, you have to put the time back this Saturday.
Yes, we are getting an extra hour this Saturday. So when the clock hits 2, you go back to 1, and you got another hour to party.
Yeah, and then Sunday, it's going to be dark, and you're like, man, is it 9 o'clock already? No, it's barely 5:30.
That's the one thing I don't like, because we get out of work here. I get out of work around 5:36 sometimes, and I'm out, and it's dark already. Yeah. So it's like,
and it's crazy because, like, when it gets later in the evening, you see a lot of traffic, right? And, there's a lot of traffic, 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30. But when it gets dark early, you see a lot of headlights.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow. And your mind thinks it's 9 o'clock. What's with all this traffic at 9 o'clock, because your body's, used to be, But yeah, you notice a lot of traffic.
But anyways, I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in today, this Friday. We've got Javi Romo. He said, puro Cowboys.
Asústame one time.
Antonio Esquivel, Steve Rodella, Iris Cantu, Rick Tumbleweed Cano. He said something by Harrison for the Beatles. And yeah, everybody that just tuned in, don't forget, reminder, this is an awesome giveaway. I mean, we're giving away Judas Priest tickets. All you have to do is comment your favorite Beatles song, and you have a chance to win tickets to go see Judas Priest on November 28th on a Monday, but it's Judas Priest, and we're going to throw in also with the Judas Priest a gift card to IHOP. So you go to the show, enjoy the concert, have fun, and then afterwards you can go munch out at IHOP. So don't forget, Rock and Fish Poll, what's the best Beatles song? Comment below. We'll be picking a winner on Monday.
And you have to not only comment, you have to share as well. Share this
share
broadcast.
it so everybody else can also join in. And maybe your friend might enter and you'll enter. Maybe your friend will win and take you with them. So, everybody has a chance.
And if you have any ideas, just message us on the Rock and Fish Instagram, and, we respond. All right. So we appreciate you. We thank you so much. And we thank you for taking the time to hang out with us on a Friday at the 10 o'clock hour right here with Q94.5. All rock, all time. Michael Schenker, baby. Michael Schenker. WASP.
We'll see you guys.
Armored Saint.
We'll see you guys next week. Thanks.